Well, hopefully you can hear me somewhat. I know the wind's going to be blowing in. I'm trying to shelter myself on the mic from the wind, and the sun comes out. I swear to God, if I wanted the sun to come out, it wouldn't come out. Can you go away for like 5 minutes while I do this piece of camera? Go on. Go away. Go away. I think it's gone now. Grand. Start again. Well, hello there, welcome back to the channel. It's Richard here, outdoor photographer on the east coast of Ireland, and today I'm back in Howth. You might be able to see the Bailey Lighthouse behind me there. Anywho, I'm going to wander along this coastal walk here and just take a few shots, whatever interests me. So come on, let's go. It's a bit windy, that's to be expected on the coast, especially up on the cliff walk here. But like I said in my intro, if you're ever in Dublin, this part of the world, and if you're not from Dublin, Howth is always worth a visit. Like, you've got the harbour down here, and I've done a video in the past, I'll post it at the end of the video, but then you've got the cliff walk that goes all the way around, and you can walk for 5 or 6 kilometres down. And you've got Bailey Lighthouse there, so it's a stunning lighthouse, and it's just a great location to shoot. So I'm just going to take a bunch of shots here. I'm going to go handheld for the starters, really, because it's so bloody windy. I don't think I'll get away with a tripod. If the wind calms down a bit, I might try a long exposure maybe. But some nice waves coming in and crashing against the rocks here. So anywho, like I said, I'm just out getting a few shots of what interests me. Windy day, but there's a bit of cloud cover, but it's breaking. The sun's coming in and out, and it's pretty dramatic. And like in the distance here, you've got the Dublin and Wicklow Mountains in the haze. So yeah, I'm just going to bang around here and get a few shots, okay? I've taken a few shots there, and I quite like the lighthouse is like backlit, so it's almost silhouetted, so they could be pretty dramatic, they could be nice. I like that effect on a day like today when you've got the sun's coming in straight at you here in the camera. So it's backlit in the water and the rocks and the lighthouse. So it's looking okay in the viewfinder. So I'll take a few more shots, make the most of it. But I'm pretty close to the edge here, and I don't really want to take a tumble because I'll never be found. Well, in this shot here, I really loved the way the water was backlit by the sun. Beams bouncing off it. I think it works really nice in black and white. It's just lovely contrast there and lovely silvery reflection off the water. I think it's a nice composition and probably the best view of the lighthouse from the northern side of the head. Lighthouse here behind me, it's all walled off. You can't get any closer now. Maybe they do tours, I'm not sure, but there's a wall that runs the whole way down here and it seems to be manned, so I don't think I can get any closer. So I'm debating what to do. I think I'll keep on hiking and go on further down the trail and see what we see. Maybe the sun will come out a bit. I was giving out about the sun earlier on because it was coming out ruining my shots, but not my photos, my pieces of camera. But yeah, I'll keep going. Lovely view of the lighthouse from the far side of the cliff here on the walk. So, long lens. I think we got some nice shots of there. I was just hoping the light would break through the clouds here and light it up a bit more. Didn't happen. I waited a while, it didn't happen, but yeah, it's a lot calmer over this side. And obviously sheltered from the wind. And it's just like I said, it's a nice view of the actual lighthouse. So it's worth to keep going around the cliff walk if you want different shots of the lighthouse. I really like this image from the southern side of the head. It's a lovely balance of the sea and the cliffs and the sky, and I really dig that you can see the lighthouse along with the lighthouse keepers. Well, I'd say cottage, but it's rather large for a cottage. I think it's a really nice composition, and I love the sky in it. No words of wisdom for you today, just out taking a few shots. I need to practice. But yeah, a bit dull. So annoying when it's dull, isn't it? Would have loved a bit of light. Yeah, a bit of light would have been great now. Like, I was hopeful that the sun would stay out today, but it hasn't. I wouldn't mind, like, all over here is where it would light up, like, that's, if the sun came out, I could get a bit of light on those cliff edges, cliff faces. It's not to be. I still love looking at that lighthouse. It's fantastic, and there's another good view from here. I might take a snap, but definitely it's well worth a visit. It really is. I'd say a bit of evening light now. Actually, yeah, I mean, definitely a bit of evening light would light that up lovely if it wasn't cloudy. So I'm going to take a shot here. Looking towards the lighthouse, I saw these two hikers on top of the cliffs, and I feel they really add a sense of scale to the overall image. I really like the brown earthy tones of the cliff, and again that sky and the cottage on the side of the frame, and nicely balanced with the telephone pole on the left hand side of the frame. So yeah, using these hikers, it really adds something to images to when you can get a real sense of scale to it. I think it worked well in this particular instance. Well, the clouds are teasing me. I honestly think it's going to come out the sun. The boat just going by the lighthouse there, and I think shot it. I was like, fingers crossed that the sun will come out, but it didn't. I'm just looking, I can see gaps, I can see blue, like, I don't know if you can see it. It's up there anyway, I can see blue. I can see a lot of clouds as well. Yeah, I don't know, I'm waiting here 15, 20 minutes already. I'm just thinking, like, if I keep going, this could be my last clear shot. And it's a nice composition. And just Sod's Law will tell you that the sun will come out as soon as I walk around the corner over there. And if it does come out, it's probably only going to come out for a couple of seconds, because there's literally only a few gaps in the clouds. I'm going to wait another few minutes. I think it's going to happen. I shot this at 400mm, and I used the large megapixel count on my camera to let me crop in a good bit more. So it's probably closer to a 600mm focal length. And it gives off great compression there with the ship passing in the background of the lighthouse, and then there's a lot of detail on the lighthouse. I really like that shot. Whew. I think this video is going to be called Shots of Bailey Lighthouse from Every Conceivable Angle. That's what I'm doing. Right, keep going. There's a telegraph cable marker here, marking where a telegraph cable comes in from I don't know, I suppose it's coming from the UK. I'll need to check it up. I'm not going to pretend I know, but I know there is a cable going in here from somewhere. Anyway, there's the post market. And look at this bloody sun. Look, look. I've been photographing sun rays over there all morning. And they won't come over to me. They won't light up. They just light up the water. You think they'd at least light up the land once or twice. I'm having such a moan here. But yeah, this cable thing is cool actually. I really like it. It's a great view from here. And you've got the pool bag chimneys in the background. But yeah, I'm just, honest to God, I'm just looking at these sun rays. All morning, they've been shining on the sea. Anyway, it's getting really windy here. Keep going. A pretty simple shot of the Telegraph marker in the end. Couldn't get any light on the actual marker. Took a shot looking directly at it, but it lacked the light to really make it pop. So I just tried to make a feature of the light shining in on the sea behind the post. Straightforward, but it is what it is. It's a lovely little camp area I'm in here now. A little dip in on the walkway. Well, I was looking at sun rays on the water all day, so of course I had to at least take one shot. So I grabbed this one. I edited it. It's not black and white, just desaturated it a lot to make it pop a bit more. And I think it works well. I like, obviously like the sunbeam shining in on the water. It looks pretty cool. And then the background, Dublin Wicklow Mountains in the background and a dramatic sky. Right, so I found a nice little beach here. I think I'll make this my last stop before I head back the way I came. Just spoke to the locals there. And I'm right in the middle of between going that way and going that way to the car. It's about an hour's walk either way. But this is a cool little cove here, so I'm going to throw on the wide angle lens and play around. And it's a bit sheltered, so I might get one or two shots here. So let's get cracking. I liked this rock formation, caught my eye. I think it made a good composition. I love the detail of the rock, and again, my friend the Telegraph marker made an appearance in this shot, so yeah, like that little shot. Okay, I have a 10 stop filter on and a polarized filter on. I'm doing about 20-second exposures here, and yeah, I'm getting some nice motion in the ocean. Quite like it. I'll take a few more in a few different compositions maybe, but this is actually a prime location. This is quite sheltered and it's pretty dark out, so I'll have to slow the shutter speed down too much. But yeah, we'll keep going. I think this 20-second exposure worked well here, and I got the look I was looking for. I think the water's turned to a lovely mist and the clouds have merged together. It's all nice and sharp. There's definitely more compositions to be had here, and it's somewhere I will return to again, and simply to take long exposures. Okay, I'm heading back home now. Done for the day. If you made it this far, thanks a million. If you're into photography vlogs, gear reviews, tips, all the usual photography related vlog stuff that you've seen on channels before, well, consider subscribing and hitting the like and leaving a comment. And sure, I shall see you. Love you and leave you. Love to see you from Howth. And I will see you in the next video, which will be in a couple of weeks' time. Bye.